One-sided limit from the graph. Let's talk about one-sided limit from the graph. Why it is called one-sided limit? We call it one-sided limit because we're gonna take the limit either from left side or from right side from the graph to find the limit from one side only. One-sided limit from the graph means that when you have a graph, so either you can come from the left side or from the right side. It has to be only from one side to find the limit. Therefore, it is called one-sided limit from the graph. So let me do some examples to find the one-sided limit from the graph. Example number 1. If I have a function f of x equals to x modulus is my given function. Its graph in xy plane will be in this shape. This is the graph of modulus x, where it touches the x-axis at origin, which is 0. My given function f of x is x modulus. So this x modulus is my equation. But since we are going to find the one-sided limit from the graph, therefore I need a graph for this function. So the graph of the x modulus will be in this shape. This is the graph of x modulus, where it touches the x-axis at origin here. Now, since we are talking about one-sided limit, therefore we can approach the exact value either from left side or from right side. It must be from one side, either from left side or from right side. In the graph, either you can come from the left side to approach the exact value or from the right side to approach the exact value. But it must be from one side. Therefore, it is called one-sided limit. To approach the exact value only from one side. Let's suppose I want to approach the exact value from left side. So my notation will be limit of x modulus where x approaches 0 from negative side. This negative sign means we are approaching the exact value from left side. We are dealing with the one-sided limit, not with the two-sided limit. But it has to be from graph. We must have a graph. When you look to this graph, which is the graph of modulus x, my exact value is at the origin. This 0 is my exact value. I want to approach the 0 here. In one-sided limit, let's suppose I want to approach this value from the left side. I want to approach this value from the left side on the graph. So its mathematical notation would be limit of x modulus where x approaches 0 from left side. Remember, this is not a -1. This is only the indication that we are coming from the left side. This negative sign means we are coming from the left side. So let's approach 0 from the left side. I start my journey from here. I am approaching 0. I am on the way until I reach to the point where it is very, very close to the 0. It may be a point which is approximately equals to 0, but it is not exactly 0. As I said, approximately it equals to 0. Therefore, the limit from the left side is 0 here. And that's it. That is enough, because we are only dealing with a one-sided limit. We have nothing to do with the two-sided limit. As I said, we are dealing with a one-sided limit. So suppose I want to approach my exact value from the left side. I started my journey from here, and then I was moving all the way to the point which is approximately equal to 0. We reached to the nearest point, which I can say that it approximately equals to 0. So my one-sided limit from the left side equals to 0. This is my answer. But let's suppose the question asks that find the one-sided limit from the right side. Suppose the question asks, so I have to find the one-sided limit only from the right side. So I'm going to deal only with the right side, not with the left side, because it is one-sided limit, not two-sided limit. Its mathematical notation will be the limit of x modulus where x approaches 0 from the right side. This positive sign means from the right side. Remember, this sign is only the indication that whether I am approaching from the left side or from the right side. So from the right side, I'm going to put positive sign here. I start my journey from here, and then I'm moving ahead all the way up to the point which is the nearest point. It is very, very close to the exact value. My exact value is 0. So approximately I can say that it equals to 0. Therefore, the one-sided limit of x modulus from the right side on the graph equals to 0. So either you approach from the left side or from the right side, ultimately you reach here, which is approximately equals to 0. So my limit from the right side equals to 0. Again, this symbol, this plus, means that we are coming from the right side. It is only the indication of the direction. nothing more. If it is negative, it shows that you are coming from the left side. If it is positive, it shows that you are coming from the right side.